Hey, so I know I haven't done a lot of videos, and I'm actually working on an entirely different, unrelated video to this, but it needed to happen today. You can notice that I literally haven't even gotten ready for the day because I've just been consumed with this, but we need to look into it. So if you don't know, I've recently begun writing for a site called The Young Folks, right here. Swell site, swell people. It's all great. It's all great. So I've been doing articles for them. I've got this Guitar Hero one, for example, that's really good. You should go read it. But we're going to focus here on my review of Battlefield 1, which was published on November 7th. So it's been over a month. Why are we talking about my review for Battlefield 1? Well, because I was researching my own statistics for views, clicks, etc. on the site. Just to kind of gauge my own work, come up with some new ways to maybe improve. Just like you would do with YouTube analytics, by the way. And I found a comment on an entirely different piece that I wrote. Specifically, it's a Battlefield 1 piece as well, but a different one. It's actually in my review. I could show you it right now. This one has the comment on it. So the funny thing is, you don't see the comment in question when you pull up the piece. You see just this one, and you got some butthole here or whatever, and that's it. You only see the one comment. But here in my dashboard, I see two comments, and it looks really weird to me. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. And I'm still learning WordPress, so whatever. But then I look a little bit closer, and it's like, wait a minute, this has a link to it, and that's deep in the mod. Wait a minute. This comment is just literally the link that I put in my review to this piece, to join them and reference it. So why is this here? Oh yeah, because this site Trendual, I'm gonna assume it's Trendual. Copied my entire review, complete with images, and uploaded it to their site. The same images, which is awesome. You can see that. Same images. They didn't bother to resize them at all. Swell. And it's funny, this is the only review where, this is one of two reviews that I've done so far that I couldn't use my own footage for various reasons. The other one was Pokemon Sun and Moon because I don't have a hacked 3DS, so I can't take screenshots. And they've got all of it. But look at this. Look at this. First paragraph. So I started off with, well, didn't see this coming because I thought that was a funny opening line. But then I put, not literally, of course. Anyone with a tangential following of the AAA market saw and heard Battlefield 1 coming from months away with its bombastic announcement trailer set to a techno remix. Okay. Not literally, of course. Anyone with a tangential following of the AAA market saw and heard Battlefield 1 coming from a months away with its bombastic announcement. They stole it. Okay? And what's great about this is the hatchet job that was done in stealing this. Okay? I put a link to my own Twitter, a tweet that I did that was talking about the Battlefield 1 marketing a little bit. Right there. It's still in there. I clicked that from here. By the way, I have an ad. I had to have an ad blocker running as well for this site. You can probably assume why. As far as I know, I haven't even tried to open it from a phone, but in talking with a couple of other people and my editor, it does not open on mobile really well, which is kind of funny when you think about it. So yeah, I've got links literally to my own work here within this piece. And they didn't take that out. We've got my score, my information, that I purchased the game, all of that, right? Okay, there's no authorship listed. There's no attribution whatsoever. They do put the name of the site here, but that's more or less probably because if you were to, say, pull this up here on the site, like if it was in the featured tab, or more importantly, if you were to, like, Google search it, it would come up with that name, because that's how it was put in WordPress. So they literally just pulled the metadata, it looks like, and I'm mad. I know content theft happens. I know very recently, I think it's called Pixel Empire, I'd have to double check, was stealing from multiple game reviewers and journals, most specifically one that does not publish on a site. So like where my work is published on a site with like editorials and everything like that, and I'm a contributor, they host their own work. So they went to this person's place, their site, stole their work, and uploaded it, and so they got called out on that. That's what's happening here too. So it's not new. It's not a new thing. But I'm mad, mostly because I'm still building a portfolio to begin with. So the fact that I even got to review Battlefield 1, a AAA release, one of the most anticipated games of the year, at all, is a privilege. One that I did not shirk or take lightly. That review is very long. It's a long review. And I think I did the best work that I could with it. And they just stole it. So what do? You contact the site, you ask, hey, could you please take down the thing that you stole from me? Because maybe one of your people is just sketchy, whatever. So you go down to the bottom here. This is great. I love this. You've got feedback, usage guidelines, and a disclaimer. I'm assuming that's where they think it's okay to steal stuff, because they put a disclaimer there. And these aren't links. These aren't links. It's fake. That's fake. There's a link right here if you go to 2016. And I thought maybe this was the host, because it says shared web hosting when you hover over it. I've combed through the source code, by the way. I'm not going to do that on the video, because it's annoying, but I've combed through source code. So I come here, this is their, this is what appears to be their host. I'm like, great, I'll just talk to the host then. Or I'll have my editor talk to the host. And, okay, alright. Except here's the thing. You got, like, find out more, sign up for updates. It gets really sketchy when you start looking at the social media links. So you get, like, Facebook. And you probably can't see in the video because it's really, really small. But these loop. These are just loops. They just redirect to the same place. If you go to our company, check this out. It's still got the default text, the gibberish that you're supposed to remove, and these are icons too. These aren't links. That's a void JavaScript that just loops back home. That's not the host. That's not the host. That's not the host. So we're going to my Twitter here. We're gonna go to my Twitter here, because this is good. We're up in my mentions right now, but I'm gonna double back. I'll look at those notifications in a minute. We're gonna go to my profile here. Okay. By the way, check out my Twitter later for details on like more videos and stuff. But if we go to the Trend Duel Twitter, which they do have a Twitter, I've been tagging them for like 24 hours now. Look at this. It's just spam. So why are they doing this? Why are they stealing content? Stuff like this right here. Check it out. Check it out. Affiliate links. There are affiliate links all over the place. All over the place. You might be noticing something too. If you look at this Twitter feed. That's because if you go to the Trend Duel homepage, you'll get a look of what they're really doing here. Everything is stolen. Everything is stolen. CNET. The Daily Mail. The Daily Mail? Come on! Oh my gosh. Daily Mail. Auto Week. Press KS. Car and Driver. Hip Hop DX. Okay. They have like 1,800. This one right here, the Star Wars one, by the way, is from GameSpot. Okay. Awesome. It's from GameSpot. But yeah, affiliate links. Ads. They're just reposting people's stuff, running affiliate links on it, and making money. And they're covering their tracks by basically being completely unreachable, as far as I can tell. Because if I Google these guys, if I were to Google, I'm going to live Google it right now. And it's already in my... I've searched it several times. First of all, it thinks that I spelt it wrong. So I've got their Twitter, and then nothing. Nothing. Curated. They call it curation. It's not curation, it's theft. There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing at all. And we'll get to that in a second that you just saw. So it's at a loss. Here's the problem. Here's my big problem. They have followers. I'm going to zoom in on this. To drive it home. That was way too far. I'm frustrated. Can you tell? Okay. That's good enough. They have 14,188 followers. The young folks, where I wrote this piece for and submitted to, has half of that. Now, the young folks has like Facebook exposure, Instagram, etc. They have a lot of groundswell through multiple social media. So Twitter's not the only thing, so the numbers are a little bit fudged here. But Trend Duel doesn't have a Facebook page. Trend Duel doesn't have an Instagram as far as I've been able to find. Nothing, again, shows up in Google results to tell me one way or the other. And, yeah. Yeah. That's how bad it is. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. Because it's just trying to pick up on it. So this is how bad it is. How sketchy they really are, though. Let's go back here. Go back to me. Okay. So they tweeted this. This is them actually tweeting with single link to my review on their page. It was on November 8th, which means my story, my review here was published on November 7th. Right there. So what that means is that they had it stolen in under 24 hours. They had it up in under 24 hours. And 14,000 people potentially saw this link versus the multiple postings that I posted and my site, and the site that I write for posted, or, you know, my friends shared, or my wife retweets, because she retweets everything even if she doesn't read it. All of it. More people saw this one tweet, just in theory. Did they click it? I don't know. There's no data. But here's the thing. It's not even the only one they stole. Here's a review for Battlefield 1 that was released actually around the release date of the game. I had to buy the game myself, so I had to wait for it to come out. And from Metro, that was stolen. It's the same game. They don't even steal different content. They steal the same content. Buddy. Oh, buddy. So, okay, we need some answers here. Where is Trend Duel? So we've got who's hosting this. I can actually find out. And I did it. Spoiler alert, I did it in advance. They're hosted by Steadfast. Okay. Hosted by Steadfast. Great. Yes, I did all of this in advance. Nothing is real. Okay, so we've got Steadfast.net, cloud hosting. As far as I can tell, these guys are who I need to talk to. So, I'm not yet. I'm going to talk to my editor and see if they want to actually submit it. They probably will, instead of having me do it. But, Steadfast hosts these guys. And I am shocked that these guys have posted CNET, GameSpot stuff. Probably, I would imagine, there's stuff from The Verge. I mean, let's just go in technology and see what's going on, huh? It doesn't even load. This site is shit. There's no better word to put it. But these guys host them as far as I can tell. Okay? As far as information is available to me right now. Like, if you look at the other results, we've got networks, like a company, VPS and dedicated hosting. That sure sounds like them. So we're going to talk to them. But, man. Oh, man. This site's bad. It's put together so badly. But, okay, so here's the thing that just seals the deal for me. And my wife brought this to my attention. She looked into it, too, after I told her. They've got a contact section. I found a contact section. By the way, they have shares for their contacts. Isn't that funny? And so I could leave a reply. As far as I can tell, this is just a comment. I actually have no idea where this goes. It just seems to be a tool. Again, all of this is dead. Okay. Okay, so here's the kicker. Contact us direct. If you go back, by the way, you have to leave the reply again. But that's... It's so scummy. It's so scummy. I've never heard of this site until they effectively tattled on themselves by stealing from me. But so I'll probably try to contact them via this. And probably try to contact them via talking to their web host. But yeah, do me a favor, if you don't mind. Make a stink, please. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I don't have a lot of followers. But do me a favor, yeah? Make a stink. Make a stink. I tweeted a whole breakdown and comparison right here. It'll be going around. Just go to my Twitter. I'll be right there. Tag Trend Duel on Twitter. Spread the word. Don't use this site. Don't click this site. Don't go harassing people. But, you know, make a stink. Make some noise. Because I'm far from the only person who's been stolen from by these guys. And we need to get them shut down, as far as I'm concerned. They need to go. 14,000 followers. I'll have a video up on Christmas. That's it. That's all. I just wanted to let the world know about this. Okay. Bye.